Hi everybody, I'm Florida Trailblazer, exploring the history and wilderness of Florida. Today out here enjoying these woods in the Green Swamp Wilderness Preserve. A lot of areas to roam out here. It's a vast wilderness. And in fact, it covers 4 counties in the central part of the state. Hiking towards the Florida Trail currently. There's many miles of the Florida Trail that go through the Green Swamp. A lot of these forest roads as well, multi-use trails. Getting hot out here, warming up to around 100 degrees or so, and probably hotter than that with the humidity and the heat index. That's why it's important to keep hydrated out in these areas during the warmer months of the year. I was hiking along that multi-use trail. It was a little more open, and following this area further into the woods, it's beginning to get more shaded, so it helps keep it cool. I'm already feeling thirsty. I'm going to save my water until I get further in, and hopefully this area leads me to the Florida Trail. And from there, I'm not sure which direction I'll go. Just going to see where nature guides me. Alright, got my Florida Trail map out here, which is very helpful in exploring a lot of these areas because a good portion of the Florida Trail goes through the Green Swamp. And this is the Green Swamp West Green Swamp Wildlife Management Area. You can see this orange line here, that's the Florida Trail. And I'm currently hiking towards it, and I was following this multi-use trail here, although I don't see any orange blazes on this particular trail, which would indicate the Florida Trail. So I'm actually going to hike off this area where I'm at and go a little more north and see if I can link up to this trail and go from there. I could easily hike this area to it, I'm sure, but I want to keep on track for the time being until at least until I get onto the Florida Trail. Alright, found the Florida Trail. Hiked back out onto this multi-use road. And it can be a little tricky finding it sometimes because if you didn't know where to look, you wouldn't see this path right here into the woods. And I saw it because there's a post here with a orange blaze on it indicating the Florida Trail. And I knew by studying the map I was close by. Well, let's take a journey into the woods here. This is beautiful. Nice pond over here. There's a bird flying across. It's amazing the wildlife you can see coming out in these places. Just observe the natural beauty. This opens up right here. If I can walk closer down by this pond. Careful walking through some of these areas. Snakes and alligators also like to roam around these areas along the pond here. In fact, I'm walking along a game path here, it looks like. dry enough where I can get a little bit closer. Look how beautiful this is. Wow, I really needed that. Just to take a moment and enjoy the peace and quiet here at the pond. And continue on Florida Trail over here. Starting to rain a little bit. Not bad though, it's a light rain. Feels good. Cools things off. Typical summer day here in Florida. I mean, as you can see, sun is shining, blue skies, but there's a small cell coming over here. Some rain. It should pass pretty quickly. It just depends. It can be hard to predict the weather. Some hilly areas in this part of the green swamp. Where the trail continues up that way and intersects here with this multi-use trail. So there's a few different directions I could go here. I'm going to stick to the Florida Trail for now. Oh, so nice out here. Nobody around for miles. What a beautiful area here in the green swamp. High and dry, and just been walking along these rolling hills. You get great views of the surrounding wilderness. Exploring off the beaten path here, and this is very interesting. Came across some of these old remains. See a lot of metal and wood, some bricks around the area. This may have been part of a homestead out here at one time. Let's take a look around. Look at this. You can see a brick there, part of a foundation. Here at this old homestead site, you can see this water pump here. It's part of a well that was used one time here by the people that lived at the area. Still works today. At one time there was more to this site. You can still see some traces from the past here. And There's some dirt roads and trails nearby. This road here is most likely used by people who stayed out here at one time. Imagine memories once made out here at this place, traveling this road. This goes on for miles. It's nice to see some of these places in the wilderness where you can get a sense of the history and learn about the past. You can smell the pines as the breeze comes through. It's so nice. And as I survey the lands here, it's just amazing. It's me in the wilderness. Nothing else around for miles. Looks like I made it to a campsite out here. And you can see it here on the map. Been following the Florida Trail for a little ways to this area. It's called the Concession Stand Campsite. And it's just one of the many campsites on the Florida Trail. Beautiful views here at the campsite. It's just up ahead. Trail leads right down to it. You can see here, nice area to camp. Peaceful place in the wilderness. Table there, fire ring, a bench. There's some little trails here around the campsite, so plenty of areas to spread out. Set up a tent. And sit down here for a moment, take a break. This is nice. There's a water pump here. And be sure to filter the water before you drink this. You just have to prime the pump. Fill the pump with water until it runs out the spout. Wait 5 minutes and add additional water if needed. It's not primed currently, but this is great to have a water source out here. Florida Trail has led me out to this road here known as Cumpressco Road. And it's an interesting part of the history here in this wilderness. See, there used to be a town nearby called Cumpressco. It's long gone. Today it's a ghost town, but it existed in the early to mid 1900s, and it was associated with the old Lacucci sawmill. So there's a lot of history surrounding that sawmill, and this town Cumpressco was right along this railroad line that we're walking along here now.